Next technique is the addition and subtraction of derivatives. We have number 4. We have the addition and subtraction of derivatives. We have d over dx f of x plus n minus g of x. Meaning to say, we have two functions. Now here, this expression, or the notation rather, we can write this as, we can separate the derivative for the addition and subtraction. That is d over dx of the function of x plus n minus the derivative of the g of x. For example, what is the derivative of d over dx of 3x raised to 9 minus x raised to negative 3? Here, we can use the technique number 3, the constant multiple rule, since we have 3 here. Or we can also use, in general rule, yung direct na nakuha. We need to separate first. We have the d over dx of our function 3x raised to 9 minus d over dx of the second function, that is x raised to negative 3. Then, find the derivative of each function. What is the derivative of 3x raised to 9? Anong gagawin? 9 times 3, that is 27, using the power rule. Anong mangyayari sa exponent? Minus 1. Therefore, x raised to the 8th power. Minus, what is the derivative of x raised to negative 3? That is negative 3 x, negative 3 minus 1, that is negative 4. Then, simplify, that is 27x raised to the 8th power. Ano mangyayari? Didistribute natin yung negative. Negative times negative 3x raised to the 4th power, that is plus 3x raised to negative 4. Ito na ngayon yung kanyang derivative. Another one. What is the derivative of d over dx of 4 minus 3 square root of x? Anong mapapansin nyo sa ating function? May radical. Anong gagawin natin? Para i-convert yan into exponential, yung square root of x or the radicals. Here, we can write the expression as d over dx 4 minus 3, yung square root of x daw, the square root of x, we can write that as x raised to 1 half. Therefore, meron na tayong 3x raised to 1 half. Then, we can now separate the given function. Since this is a constant, what is the derivative of a constant? We have d over dx 4 minus the derivative of 3x raised to 1 half. Tuloy natin dito. What is the derivative of 4? That is the technique number 1. The slope of a constant, that is the derivative of a constant, is 0. Therefore, that is 0 minus, anong gagawin sa 3? That is 3, that is constant, ilalabas daw siya, times the derivative of x raised to 1 half. 0 minus 3. What is the derivative of x times x raised to 1 half? That is x 1 half, rather 1 half. What is the derivative of 1 half? 1 half times 1. Here, di ba may 1 dyan? That is 1 half x. Eh, yung exponent, ima-minus pa daw sa 1. What is 1 half minus 1? That is negative 1 half. Then, simplify. To simplify, we have negative 3 times 1 half. That is negative 3 over 2x raised to 1 half. Ngayon, paano natin i-convert ito? Ito na ba yung final answer? Pwede naman na yung ganyan maging sagot ninyo, pero pwede pa siyang i-simplify. Paano siya i-simplify? We have, this is equal to, what is the numerator? Negative 3. Therefore, negative 3. Ano mangyayari sa denominator? Denominator na 2, that is 2. Then, itong expression na x raised to 1 half, anong equivalent na ulit niyan? Square root of x. Therefore, this is the final answer. We have negative 3 over 2 squared of x. Kung pwede pang i-simplify, i-simplify. Another example. Now here, at what point does y is equal to x cubed minus 3x plus 4 have a horizontal tangent? Now, if we're talking about the slope of horizontal, that is equal to 0, while the slope of a vertical, that is undefined. Now here, to find the points, we need to find the derivative of our function. What is our function here? The y is equal to x cubed minus 3x plus 4. This is our y is equal to x cubed minus 3x plus 4. To find the derivative of dy with respect to x, that is equal to, using the power rule, that is equal to 3x, 3 minus 1, that is squared, minus what is the derivative of 3x, that is 3. Therefore, itong nakuha natin na to, anong tawag na ulit dito? That is the slope. Since horizontal tangent siya, that is equal to 0, we will now equate the derivative to 0. Bakit? Kasi, ang sinabi dyan, have horizontal tangent, that is equal to, bakit natin siya i-equate sa 0? Kasi nga, horizontal tangent, di ba? Ang slope ng horizontal ay 0. At para makuha natin yung point sa problem, kailangan natin i-equate siya sa 0. That is 3x squared minus 3 is equal to 0. Then, we need to isolate the variable x. Anong gagawin natin? Since the expression 3x squared minus 3, we can factor that. Paano ipa-factor? We have 3 times x squared minus 1 is equal to 0. I-try natin. Try natin kung tama yung ating 3 times x squared. Diba? 3x squared. 3 times negative 1. We have negative 3. Nakuha. Therefore, we have 3 times x squared minus 1 is equal to 0. Then, we can now expand the x squared minus 1. What is the equivalent? What is the factor of x squared minus 1? That is x plus 1 times x minus 1 is equal to 0. Using the zero product property, equate daw natin yan, dalawang yan sa 0. X plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, our new value of x is equal to 1. What about this? X minus 1 is equal to 0. X, our new value of x is equal to 1. Here, x is equal to negative 1 and x is equal to positive 1. Paano natin mahanap ngayon yung points? Di ba pag sinabing points sa Cartesian plane, it composes the x value at y value. Anong gagawin natin para mahanap yung kanyang point? Anong gagawin natin para mahanap yung point? Yung gagamitin ba natin is yung original function or yung derivative? Di ba kapag point ang pinag-uusapan, ang kailangan natin gamitin ay ano? Yung ating function, yung original function. Kumbaga dun sa instantaneous velocity, yung position curve ang kailangan natin, hindi yung derivative. Therefore, what is our function, original function, that is equal to y is equal to x cubed minus 3x plus 4. If x is equal to negative 1 daw, what is the y value? If x is equal to negative 1. Using your calculator, and if you plug in the value of x is equal to -1, the result is equal to 6. Therefore, meron tayong unang point. Kapag yung x daw natin ay -1, ang y value daw natin ay positive 6 rather. If x is equal to 1, if you plug in 1 in the original function, kapag pinag-in daw natin yung 1 sa original function, the result is equal to 2. Ito na yung kanyang points na tinatawag. Ayan. Meron naman tinatawag sa derivative na higher derivatives. Higher derivatives. We have first, second, and third. And so on and so forth. Ayan. Kapag yung first derivative, ano kaya yung notation niya? We have f prime of x. Sa second derivative, f double prime of x. Sa third, f triple prime of x. Ayan. Here, we can also represent the first derivative like this. Y prime. Second derivative, y double prime and y triple prime. Pare-parehas lang yan. Nakuha. Iba-iba kasi yung notation. Pwede natin sabihin din na dy over dx. Paano basahin to? The derivative of y with respect to x. Ibig sabihin nito, that is first derivative. Paano natin i-represent yung second derivative? We have d squared y all over dx squared. And for the third derivative, we have d cube y all over dx cube. Ibig sabihin nito, ito yung mga representation ng first derivative, second derivative. Kapag nakakita kayo ng mga notation na ganyan, ibig sabihin, for example, ito, that is third derivative. Now, for example, magbigay tayo ng example. Example. Our function f of x is equal to 7x to the 4th power minus 3x cubed minus 5x squared plus 9x minus 347. Paano kapag pinapakuha yung first derivative? Paano kunin yung first derivative? Using the general rule or power rule. We have 4 times 7, that is 28. Ano mangyayari sa exponent? Minus 1. Therefore, that is 28x cubed. Minus, what is the derivative of 3x cubed? That is 9x squared. Paano nangyari yon? 3 times 3, that is 9. X, 3 minus 1, that is 2. Next, minus, what is the derivative of 5x squared? That is 2 times 5, that is 10. X, this exponent, 2 minus 1, that is 1. Therefore, what is the derivative plus 9x? What is the derivative of 9x? That is equal to 9. Then what is the derivative of constant again? That is 0. Ibig sabihin, ito na yung kanyang first derivative. Paano kapag pinakuha yung second derivative? Anong gagawin? I-derive mo lang yung first derivative. Pag derive mo na yung first derivative, ang tawag na doon ay second derivative. Here, 3 times 28. 3 times 28, that is equal to 84. 84x, 3 minus 1, that is 2. That is squared na lang, nakuha. Minus 9, 2 times 9. 2 times 9, that is 18. Squared yun, 2 minus 1, that is x. Diba? 1 na lang exponent. Minus, what is the derivative of 10x? That is, diba, may exponent yan na 1 dyan. 1 times 10. 10. Ano ba exponent? Kapag minus natin ito ng minus 1, 1 minus 1, that is 0. Kaya wala na yung variable niya. Then plus the derivative of constant. Yung constant niya, 9, that is 0. Ibig sabihin, ito na yung second derivative. For your set word, find the third derivative of our function. At isasubmit yan sa GC. Ilagay sa GC yung third derivative. Kapag napanood nyo na tong video na to, doon lang kayo sasagot ng set word. Nakuha. Then after nyo mapanood, ilagay yung answer ninyo sa GC. Nakuha.